Yeah, YouTube, what's the word, my hearts? Welcome back. Welcome back to another video with your guy, man, GeminiByLaw. Listen, today we got K.I. Mama. Yeah, Mama K.I. from the right. She's sitting down with DJ U discussing some things that we really didn't know about K.I., giving us some inside information, bro. You know what I'm saying? But listen, before we jump right into it, get you a bevy. Hope you got you a bevy. You know what I'm saying? If you smoking on something, grab that. Get your ashtray. Get anything you about to need, man. No interruptions. Let's get right to it. We ain't gonna waste no time. Shout out to DJ U and Mama K.I. Let's get to that.
Right.
And it's 10 years ago, 10 years ago next week. When you hear about who was responsible for the untimely death of your daughter, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, kind of when it first happened, I already knew who was responsible from everybody being out there, because she wasn't the only one that was out there. It was like 20 people on the scene. So from jump, I knew who it was. The internet and the world ain't know who it's supposed to be in, allegedly, until FBI dropped the files, public record. But
I thought she was about to say till FBI Butter got on the net and started talking about it. Bro, word of my dad, I thought she was about to say till FBI Butter got on the interview talking about it. I dead thought she was going to say that. But that's crazy, though, to know 20 people was outside when K.I. lost her life when she got gunned down. So Mama knew. They all told Mama who really did it. Like, everybody knew Vaughn did it.
in the beginning, I knew, my, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no hatred or none of that towards nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel either way swayed about it. Like, because losing a child, period, at, whatever point or age or however, it's hurt. You know what I'm saying? My heart goes out to the mother, and the family and the kids, because they the ones, going to be affected by it. But I didn't feel either way about it. I honestly had, before the untimely death of the person, I honestly had forgave the person in my heart. I used to tell people I ain't mad at my daughter. I ain't mad at the killer. I ain't mad at nobody. This is, this life. It's a sad, situation and, circumstance, but.
And Mama done already came to terms with the situation. She already found love in her heart, or at least some forgiveness in her heart, to forgive Vaughn for doing what he did. And she actually said she feel bad for his mama having to go through the same pain that she went through when she lost her son. Well, her daughter, because K.I.'s a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. This shout out to K.I. Mama, bro. Mama K.I. like way more different. Like coming way more different than what I thought we was gonna have Mama Duck part 2 on here, but this different.
It's life, like, so I wasn't mad. I didn't feel me holding hatred in my heart what helped me to heal. So I wasn't mad at nobody. I wasn't, when I found, when I heard who it was from the jump, I was like, all right, so a lot of when it came out to public, a lot of motherfuckers just like, oh no, that ain't true, to they got the, I guess, public record where it's in FBI files. Oh, and then, would come to me like, oh, so-and-so did this to your daughter, and oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all that from the jump, you know what I'm saying? I told the homicide detectives, you know what I'm saying, who it was and where they was at, and
Oh, see, so listen, Mama was definitely like, listen, I'm cooperating to the fullest degree. The streets told me who it was. I'm reporting that to the police, which that's her mother. What you really expect a mother to do, right? Like, that's her daughter, bruh. She lost her daughter to the streets getting gunned down out here. I ain't even mad at that. Like, at first I'm thinking, like, this chiraq. Y'all tell? But they do. There's regular people in Chiraq, and everybody not a gangster.
Even though after her death, stuff still went on, because I don't know if they wasn't doing their job or what was going on, but it was still stuff going on, so, I you know what I'm saying, I don't, I pray for everybody, you, me, them,
Yeah.
so I don't feel like a certain kind of way where I want to be like F so-and-so and this and that, It's just, it is what it is,
Bro, K.I. own mama not talking about smoking on Vaughn, smoking on this, like, yeah, we want this, we wish death on them. Like, her own mama done found forgiveness, but the people around her, of course, still within that circle, still on the same jacking, you know what I mean, cater everybody on the other side. Like, bro, it's wild. Like, if the mother could forgive, even though I get it, because I ain't forgive, I don't even know where I stand with the whole forgiveness. We ain't got no push and peace thing in New York, so I don't really got to give my opinion on the push and peace stuff. But yeah, Mama K, I done already found peace with it though.
There was obviously a lot of speculation about, who did it. And, the news had came out not too long ago.
Right. About probably a couple years ago.
Right. After the,
Because actually, the documentary, the person was in the documentary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's crazy. Like,
she not trying to jack that nigga name though. You notice that? She not trying to jack Vaughn's name. She not trying to say Vaughn. She not trying to say his name. She keeps saying that person, when she know exactly who that person is. Vaughn, the demon. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why though. We ain't about to. She don't want to get that nigga no more publicity. He already got enough off her daughter's name. Let's keep it a band. Thou wow. You know what I'm saying? What am I done?
Then now that part kind of pissed me off a little bit.
That had to tweak you out,
right? Now, I ain't gonna lie. That right there, that part, it kind of pissed me off. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like at the time, kind of pissed me off. And the documentary, the person was in the documentary.
Right. Yeah, that's gonna piss a mama off, bro. That's gonna make a mama mad.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, then now that part kind of pissed me off a little bit.
That had to tweak you out,
Now, I ain't gonna lie. That right there, that part, it kind of pissed me off. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like at the time, a person was laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to act like they wasn't involved in it. It was just like, now that part pissed me off. But, because at first, when they was like, it's a documentary coming out, you know what I'm saying? Because A&E ain't reach out to me about it.
Okay. What?
So that.
Nah. No way in hell. No way in hell A&E ain't reach out to her. Bro, did a whole documentary on her dead daughter and didn't reach out to the mother, the grieving mother? Bro, that's crazy. You pulling random people from the neighborhood to come in and talk about this, to come and talk about Jakira Barnes, but you don't call Jakira Barnes' mother? Get on the phone and talk about it? Like, of course you're gonna try to get her in person, but you gotta call her first, let her know that this is even happening before you start. That's crazy, bro. That's disrespectful. I'm jacking. That's disrespect, bro. Lawsuit. Like, what I would have Brad at? Pay this woman.
I wasn't involved. So whoever they talked to, that's who they reached out to. But my number ain't changed in 15 years, so I don't know why not. But, they was like, yeah, it's a documentary coming out. So at first I didn't want to watch it because I was like, you know what I'm saying? So it took me a while, but I watched it all the way through. And when I did, and I synced that portion of it, I just was like, you got to be bullshitting me. Like, for real? And then, you know what I'm saying, the statements that the person was making, like, you know what I'm saying, I tried to holler at him, and ooh. So you mean to tell me you was going to fuck a stud? You was going to fuck with a stud? You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. We done talked about it. I told you, I got a story in my past where I smashed a stud. You know what I'm saying? She was a girly girl underneath all of the basketball shorts and sweat. You know what I mean? I had to catch her on the day before she hit the basketball court. She was cute. You know what I'm saying? Shit, why not? Like, listen, they gonna moan and all that just like any other regular female. So, like, she got pussy under them basketball shorts. Yeah, vagina.
That's the only part I could say that kind of like made me just, kind of But, if I watch it right now today, it don't even bother me like that no more. But when it first initially aired and, you know what I'm saying, it came out, I was a little ticked about that.
Yeah.
I was a little ticked, but, time went on, it don't even bother me no more.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing was like the audacity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have the audacity?
Facts, like, the unmitigated gall, like the audacity. Like, how you gonna make a documentary about my daughter and don't get my permission, don't tell me, don't ask me to be in a documentary? How you got the person that took her out in a documentary, even though y'all don't know that? But how you got people from the street just randomly coming up, volunteering to be in this documentary, but you don't even get in contact with the mother? Like, this is A&E. Like, you would have thought if they interviewing people, they're going to try to interview the moms, right?
You know what I'm saying? These people don't reach
Like,
out.
make it make sense. I'm just saying, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, you going to reach out to the mama. I would assume the mama one of the first people you going to want to interview.
I'm saying, like, you going to have the audacity. You know what I'm saying? These people done reached out to you because somebody had to reach out to you and say, we doing this, woo, woo. And I know for sure the only reason they reached out to the person is because they knew the person was allegedly involved. So I think all that was a setup. You know what I'm saying? The person is allegedly involved. You know, this the word on the street. The person is allegedly involved. Let's reach out to this person and see what they have to say. So I think
that's why they didn't hit the mama up. That's why they didn't go to the mom. They should be paying the mom. The mom should be getting some type of revenue, bro. Like, A&E is not small. Like, that's a huge company, bro. When they shoot movie productions and stuff like that, bro, they pay people. You know what I'm saying? How mama don't get a cut? They probably paid the nigga Vaughn to be up there talking. But they ain't pay mama nothing.
it was a setup overplay for the underplay. Like, and I don't even know why the person fell for no goofy ass shit like that. You know, they know what the fuck going on. They gonna have you come on national TV and say, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I already knew, like, that was a whole type of what you want to say, like, not viewers, but like airtime, and you know what I'm saying, broadcasting thing, and make it big, and we got so and so on here. You know,
that was ratings.
Ratings.
Facts.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but you know, that was some ratings type shit, cause they knew who the they was interviewing
For sure.
and they knew what the involvement supposed to be in. So
sure.
yeah, but yeah, it ticked me off in the beginning, but now I could watch it over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like other stuff in there. They was talking about a lady who was like a gang girl herself was in there. You know what I'm saying? There was other, you know, people on there too. So yeah, it don't bother me like that. But initially, yeah, that kind of like put a sting.
I can imagine. You know.
Yeah, that did.
I can imagine knowing that this is the person that's responsible for my daughter's death, and he's on A&E. That's a major cable network.
Right.
But even still, I wouldn't give a damn if he was on Instagram or
Right.
ABC. It don't matter, you know.
Right.
The fact that he sat on camera and talked about it, I can understand how that would have made you or anybody that's, you know, close or related to K.I. would feel.
Right.
But I want to salute you one more time on your strength, because I'm picking it up right now.
Thank
you know,
you.
as
Thank
you talking to me about it and walking me through it, you know.
Thank you.
You are a very courageous person. So when the news came out,
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. Like, shout out to Mama K.I., man. I know you know she been through a lot. Because while everybody, you know what I'm saying, got these stories about Chicago and glorifying Chicago and everything that's going on in Chicago, she really a victim of Chicago. She lost her daughter, you know what I'm saying?
that this is who was responsible, did you like feel any sense of justice, satisfaction, knowing that, you know, okay, they finally, you know, let it be known?
Yeah, I felt like just a relief, like that the world knew. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't just some that the hood was making up. You know what I'm saying? The world gonna know now. You know, that I felt like, okay, but my whole thing was, I guess they had to wait to the after effect, because why y'all just ain't say that from the beginning?
Right.
You know?
Word.
And you had caught the person before with the same murder weapon that they used for my daughter.
Wow.
Why you just ain't say that before? You know what I'm saying?
We ain't know that.
Why you didn't even take them into
We ain't know that. We ain't know they caught him with the weapon.
custody on the sense of that. You know, so like I say, I don't know if somebody dropped the ball, somebody wasn't doing their job, or it was all a whole setup to take my daughter out. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of conspiracy theories I think about, you know,
Really?
because I was hearing a lot of stuff in the hood, you know what I'm saying, and seeing and knowing a lot of stuff from the hood. So, you know.
Because I heard about one conspiracy in which you felt like the police probably dropped Kyra off in the alley.
Yeah, they dropped off in O Block before.
Right.
They literally.
And that's something that the police do.
Yeah, they literally like picked up.
Yo, that's crazy. This story sound wild because remember, FBI Butter said that they had just got pat down. The police had just came and searched them, just made sure they ain't had no blicks on them. Just came, patted them down, searched them, made sure they was clean. They ain't saying they had nothing on them and all that. No blicks, nothing like that. So they was clean. And as soon as the police peeled off, Vaughn came around the corner blicking. That's how FBI Butter explained it.
Off the block with her, rode around for a minute, but when they took her in O Block and they told her get out the car. And she like, man, I'm not getting out in here, you know, and they made her get out. Yep. And of course, you know what I'm saying, they knew she ain't had nothing on her because they searched her before she got in the car. And she like, I'm not finna get, so she ended up getting out. So once she got out, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, she took off. She took off running back to the block, you know what I'm saying, and told the guys, like, man, these bitch niggas just dropped me off in there, you know.
Police play those games, though. They play that game right here in this city. Police do that, bro. They definitely do that. They own that. I ain't saying that they working with the other side or the ops or whatever, but they know what's going on, so they just use that to their advantage.
But that's why I say, like, it's crazy how everything went, because it was like, you know what I'm saying, the police was doing shit, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, I don't know if they was just targeting, you know what I'm saying, the EBT boys and the STL boys and all, you know what I'm saying, the FBG, you know what I'm saying, but y'all letting these other people over here do all this other stuff. Ain't nobody running up in there locking nobody up. They come blowing at them. They go blowing back, but y'all locking our people up. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, what the fuck really going on? You know, is this some New Jack City type shit? You know, but yeah, it went down with a lot of it about it, you know, but, you know, I want to say like a week or two, like maybe 2 weeks before her death, they had a road on the block. So it was another incident involved with the police, you know what I'm saying, murdered someone in the area. So, you know, they had on some like FCPDK shirts, you know what I'm saying? So she had on one. So, you know, they rode on the block. The officer was like, take that shirt off. She was like, I'm not taking nothing off. You know, they got down on her, take that motherfucker shirt out now. Ooh, made her.
Police can't make you take off no shirt. Police can't make you, they can't legally make you do that. Like, you can have whatever you want in your shirt, as long as it ain't no threat to the president or nothing.
Come up out her whole shirt. She ain't have on nothing but a bra, it was sports bra. You know what I'm saying? Now she out there, no shirt on. So one of the guys gave her a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? They took the shirt off, ripped it up, whoa, stomped it all on the ground, whoa. You know, it ain't no FCPDK and all that, you know. So, you know, that incident I felt like was a violation of human rights. You gonna make me get naked in the street for what? I ain't got nothing on me. You ain't caught me with no drugs, no guns. I ain't doing, I'm standing out here with my people. So I'll end up going down to police headquarters like 2 weeks, like a week and a half or two before that happened. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna file a complaint with the Fraternal Order of Police. You know what I'm saying? And then they was like they was sending me through all types of, you know, you gotta go here and you gotta do that and this and that and this and that, you know.
You know, they're always gonna make it hard for you. If you ever try to do something that might make a difference or might get you a bag, or for their wrongdoing, they're gonna make it hard for you for sure, mama.
And so I kind of left it alone, you know what I'm saying? But I know what happened, you know what I'm saying? I went right down on 35th, man, to the headquarters. I want to file a complaint on such and such officer. You know, they gave me the run around with it. So after I think they was giving me the run around with it, I'm like, I see what this is, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of left it alone, you know, and then like.
That's the wrong thing to do. Don't leave it alone. They want you to leave it alone. That's why they're giving you a hard time, so you can leave it alone. You got to push that line. You got to go all the way.
week and a half later, you know what I'm saying, this happened to her, you know what I'm saying? Then at the time that it happened, that happened to her on the 64th end, like towards 65th.
So going south.
Yeah, so she at the end of the block, like the last numbers, 40-something, 50-something.
Right.
But she walked past a police car, which was sitting at the other end of the block, the north end of the block, 64th Street.
Okay.
When this happened, they come through, whatever, shots rang out. The police, you at the other end of the block. You know, Chicago block's not really that long. You can run down the block in less than 2 minutes. And it's like, how y'all ain't catch this person? He hit my door.
They wasn't trying to. It sounded like they wasn't trying to catch him. They come for the aftermath. Police be coming for the aftermath. Come pick up the shell casings, pick up the body, if there's a body. You know what I'm saying? That's what they there for. Like, they not going to stop nothing from happening, or probably not even going to apprehend a suspect while it's happening. They there to investigate and pick up snitches. Take some statements. That's what they're there for.
7 times. He hit my daughter 7 times. He hit Butter 1 time. But he had let out more shots than that. It's just that what had hit. Because matter of fact, he hit Butter 1 time. He hit one of the guys on the porch in the foot 1 time. He hit my daughter 7 times. So you couldn't bag up, because they was at the other end of the corner. You couldn't bag up and came down the block, and you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, it's clear his main target was K.I., but he was just trying to blick at everybody. He already did some damage to K.I., so he probably started letting off at everybody else who was around. He wanted Butter. I know he wanted Butter. But K.I. was there, so he just went down on her.
I just feel like all of that mixed in, that part didn't sit right with me, but that's Chicago.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess the police say they don't get paid to prevent crime, they get paid to react to it.
Right. And the thing was, it wasn't even that you ain't prevented, you didn't even react to it. That's my whole thing. You ain't even do your job that you getting paid for. So, of course, you wouldn't have been able to prevent it unless you set it up or had the person, you know what I'm saying? You was on the person payroll. So, of course, you ain't going to be able to prevent it, but you ain't even react to it. You know what I'm saying? Even after the fact of the funeral or the all that, and you catch this person 2 months later, finna come back on the block and take care of some more people, you catch them with the murder weapon, and you still don't react and do your job. That's my whole thing. You still ain't react.
Now that's wild though. How you catch him with the pipe? You catch him with the same pipe that he did work on a victim with, but you don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand Chicago PD. I don't think nobody does, and nobody will. I ain't even gonna lie. That's wild. Like, that just seemed like just dropping a ball. As the police, they supposed to be chasing crime, and you know what I mean? So I don't know, but listen, Jimmy Gang, man, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, this is crazy. I think she's extremely strong, though. You know what I mean? I salute her for coming up here, speaking proper, telling her real true feelings, how she feel about everything, and just, you know what I mean, getting it off. We appreciate it. Mama K.I. definitely representing K.I. the right way after her death. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm going. I'll see y'all in the next one, though. Everybody tapping with your boy. If you rocking with the reaction, subscribe. Like the video. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my hearts, gang. I'm gone.